Hey friends, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabby and today I have a very exciting video for you because it's going to be the Summerween readathon announcement video. I'm gonna have my May TBR in this video. I'm gonna be announcing the June book troop pick in this video and so much more. So there will be timestamps down below if you are wanting to jump around to different things. But I am so excited. This video is gonna be so packed full of a lot of information and I'm just so excited to kick things off. So before we jump into my TBR, I figured we would cut right to it and get to the Summerween announcement because I have a feeling that's what some of you might be here for. And if you're new here, hi, Summerween is an annual readathon that I host with my friend Olivia over from Olivia Reads a Latte. This will be our 4th time hosting Summerween, which is so exciting. It's basically a readathon that's kind of dedicated to bringing the spooky Halloween vibes to summertime. And this readathon is something that I look forward to hosting every single summer, and so I'm so excited to bring you the official announcement and all of the details. So when will Summerween be happening this year? It's going to be from Friday, July 7th through July 13th. This time around for Summerween, we do have 5 different prompts. So the first prompt is going to be to read a book in the dark or to read a book at night. This is kind of like our classic prompt that we have for almost every readathon that we host together now because it's just so fun. So with this prompt being to read a book in the dark or at night, you can interpret this prompt however suits you. Whether that's, literally taking a flashlight and throwing a blanket over you and like reading in the dark, or if you have one of those cool night lights that can clip onto your book while you read in the dark, or even just reading at nighttime in general. You could even do like listening to an audiobook while you lay in a dark room. Honestly, however this works for you, it works for me, and I'm so excited because I love this prompt of reading in the dark. I feel like sometimes when you read a horror or even a thriller book, it can be 10 times more scary if you're listening or, reading it in a dark room. The second prompt, we're gonna keep it simple. It's just to read a thriller. Any thriller, whether that's new release, whether that's older, any thriller will do for this. The third prompt is going to be to read a book that takes place in the fall. This one might require a little bit more research or like a little bit more digging, but I do feel like there are so many amazing horror books that take place like in the fall or like around Halloween time, and I think that would be such a fun way to bring the Halloween vibes into the summertime. So reading a book that takes place in the fall. And then the fourth prompt is one that I really love because it's to read a book with orange or black on the cover, because once again, we're bringing those Halloween vibes, and there are so many, thriller and horror books, and just any books in general that have black or orange on the cover that I feel like this would be a really easy one to tick off. And then the last 5th prompt that we have for this round of Summerween is to read a manga or a graphic novel or a novella. I think this makes it so much easier to tick off a prompt when it's something kind of like shorter or easy to read. So whether that's, a spooky manga or any kind of manga, any graphic novels or any novellas, like short little novellas that you might be interested in, maybe some like short horror stories, anything like that could work for this. Again, we're not going to police the prompts, okay? Like you can fit any books that you would like to into these prompts, like whatever works for you. That sounds amazing. And I'm so excited for this round of Summerween. I think it's going to be genuinely so much fun. I don't know if I'm going to plan to daily vlog, but I think I'm going to have a goal of at least trying to get 4 vlogs out for Summerween throughout the length of the week. Definitely be sure to check out our Instagram, which is This Is Summerween, and over there we're going to be having, some Instagram daily challenges as well, and like little daily prompts for Instagram. So if you want to participate in that, you definitely can. We'll also have some graphics posted over there that you can like share to your stories, where you can like share your TBR for the readathon and different things like that. So definitely be sure to check out the Instagram and follow it. I'll have it linked down below. And now onto the exciting part 2, because we do have merch for this readathon, and once again, it is designed by my incredible and talented sister Rachel. And this design, oh my gosh, it's gotta be a top favorite because it's very like 70s vibes inspired, which I just feel like is the vibe lately. And so the logo and the design for this round of Summerween is this right here. Oh my god, isn't it so beautiful? I'm obsessed with the colors, like the way it goes from like the pink to like the orangey to the blue and then to like that teal green almost at the bottom. Like, oh my god, I'm obsessed. I love the way it's like in a cute little circle and there's a cute little ghost with a book. I feel like this time around we were really going for like a 70s kind of vibe with like the color scheme and with like the font choice for Summerween, and I just think it turned out so freaking good. Like, I don't know how my sister does this every time, but she freaking nails it. And so, as usual when it comes to our merch, we are selling through Bonfire, so we do have shirts available in a couple of different colors. We do have the crew necks are back once again. We do have hoodies this time around, which are so freaking cute, and I know it's summertime, so I know you're probably like, why would I get a hoodie for the summertime? But trust me, those hoodies, oh my gosh, they are so adorable. And we also do have tank tops, of course, because it is going to be summertime. I think think tank tops are a really great option. They do have a lot of really cute color options as well for the tank tops, so I think those will look really cute. And this time around, I'm also so excited because we are going to be offering tote bags, and the tote bags are so freaking cute. They come in either this like black color or this kind of brownish tan color, which I think both of them honestly look so freaking cute, and I can't decide which color of these I want to get as well. And then we also do have the mugs this time, and this time they're not the like two colored mugs, it's just the solid white mug with the logo on it, but I think the mug also just looks insanely adorable, and so I will have all the merch linked down below. And because we are selling the merch through Bonfire typically prints everything in batches, and so once this first campaign ends, everyone that ordered during that first campaign, all of it is going to print and be mailed out at the same time. So if you are planning to order merch, make sure to order it as soon as possible to make sure that you get it in time for the readathon. I mean, we wanted to announce the readathon early enough that this should not be a problem because the readathon isn't for like another 2 months or so. So that should give you plenty of time to get the merch delivered to you in time, and I'm so excited. Oh my god, it's just so beautiful. And then also, speaking of my sister Rachel, she's actually going to be selling a Summerween sticker set over on her Etsy shop. So I will have my sister's Etsy shop linked down below if you want to get yourself a sticker set. And the sticker set is just so freaking cute because you not only get the Summerween logo, but you also get all of these other cute little kind of like 70s inspired spooky bookish designs that my sister has made to go with it. Like, I'm obsessed. I'm personally obsessed with like the bookshelf on the bottom with the pumpkin and the little plant and the books, and then the little pumpkin with the spooky babe, and like, oh my gosh, this van, dude, the amount of detail on this van with the license plate saying Summerween 23, like literally how cute is that? I'm also kind of like ridiculously obsessed with this little bat. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Look at the little teeth. I can't even deal with this. And like, all of these stickers are pretty good size, by the way. Like, as you can see, they're about the size of my palm, which is pretty, you know, decently sized stickers here. I'm like, I'm obsessed with these. So yeah, if you would like to get your own little Summerween sticker pack, I would highly recommend. I'll have Rachel's Etsy shop linked down below. I think these stickers would be perfect if you're planning to journal at all about Summerween or during Summerween. My sister, by the way, she just has an entire Etsy shop dedicated to like really cute stickers. She has a bunch of other stuff too, like horror movie related stuff and Taylor Swift and like Stranger Things related things. So if you like these, I would definitely check out my sister's Etsy shop. She has so many cute little things over there. And if you are wondering, yes, we are going to be doing the Summerween book sleeves again. We're working with Rachel from Rachel Hope over from Happy Go Lovely Sleeves, and Olivia and I both got to pick the different prints for the sleeves, and oh my gosh, I am so obsessed. So here is what the two different prints are gonna look like for these book sleeves, which, like, oh my god, can we just take a second? I'm so freaking excited. I think they look so freaking cute. I especially love the colors of this like blue and orangey one with the ghosts on it. I feel like it really captures that like 70s kind of atmosphere that we're going for with this readathon. And then also the colors of this like pink and orangey one with the little ghosts and the little bats and the flowers. Like, the flowers makes it look so 70s vibes for that one as well. So like, I'm really obsessed with both of these prints. And book sleeves are going to be available for pre-order starting on May 4th. So you can go and pre-order now. Link will be down in the description for Rachel Hope's shop. Also, our friend Alicia, she's the one who usually makes the bookmarks for us for Summerween. And so she's gonna be back making bookmarks again. And this is what the bookmarks are going to look like this time around. I am so obsessed with it. I love these bookmarks so much. I love that she leaves enough space for you to like write your TBR on the actual bookmark. And then she has a little list of the prompts at the bottom, and she just completely captured the like perfect color palette and the perfect vibe for this readathon. I think it looks so freaking cute. So I can't wait. So if you're looking to get a bookmark, if you're looking to get a book sleeve or even stickers or merch, all of that is going to be linked down below. I'm so grateful to work with such incredible people in this community who want to support our readathon, and it's just so freaking sweet and so freaking cool, and I literally can't wait. I think Summerween is going to be such a freaking blast this year. So definitely be sure to check out those links down below, and also to check out our Instagram. This is Summerween, where we will be posting more regular updates about the readathon. I'm going to be posting my Summerween TBR probably closer to July. It'll probably be included in my July TBR video. And so yeah, that's Summerween. I'm so excited. Holy shit, it's happening. I can't wait. So now on to the other things. So for the month of May, for the book troop, let's talk about the book troop stuff next, because yeah, my book club is called the book troop. If you're new here, I have a thriller and horror book club where we read things together once a month. And so in the month of May, we're going to be reading The Last Word by Taylor Adams, and this is one that I'm so excited to read. It's this new new thriller book that was very recently published, and it's also a book of the month pick for the month of May. Like, what are the chances? I did not plan this, but this is like literally perfectly timed. And this is a new thriller that's about this woman who like leaves this author a 1-star review, and then I think it's about how he like gets really upset and he starts stalking her, maybe even trying to kill her. I don't really know what I'm getting myself into with this one, but it's from the same author as No Exit, which is why I'm very intrigued and very excited to read it. And I'm also very excited that my co-host for the booktube this month is going to be Riley over from Riley Marie, who I just absolutely adore. Like, I cannot wait. I've been wanting to collaborate with Riley in some kind of way for a long time now because I've been a long time fan of her channel. And so I'll have Riley linked down below if you want to check out her channel. I'm so excited for us to do this live show together. I really hope it's something that we both love. And then I'm also so excited to announce the June booktube pick. And so I did have my Patreon vote on one of 3 options for the June booktube pick. And so these were the 3 books. I kind of had a few different options this time. It was kind of like some newer thrillers, but also like a backlist horror just to kind of see. And I'm so excited to announce that the book The Soulmate by Sally Hepworth ended up winning the poll to be our June booktube pick. And I'm so excited about this because I've been seeing this book get pretty good reviews. This one is about, it's kind of like a domestic kind of thriller, I think, where we follow this married couple. They live like almost by the side of this cliff where like some suicides have happened. Like, people have been known to like jump off the cliff, but then there's somebody who dies. I think the husband is like, he knew who they were, and so now the wife is questioning, like, could he have pushed her? Like, does he have a reason to kill her? Like, was it actually a suicide? I think that's kind of like the premise and thing that's happening in this book. So I'm really excited to read this one in June. And then also I'm so excited to announce my co-hosts for the month of June. I have 2. And so the first co-host that I'm gonna have for the month of June is Savannah over from Riveting Reads, which is, you know, Savannah's a very close friend of mine here on YouTube, and she has co-hosted the booktube once with me before, so this will be her 2nd time hosting with me, and I'm so excited. I absolutely adore Savannah. She reads a ton of like thriller and horror books as well. She has a channel. I will link it down below. And then my 2nd co-host for the month of June is going to be Erin over from Erin Megan. And Erin is another really awesome YouTuber on booktube. She also reads a ton of like thriller and horror stuff. I feel like Erin's always talking about really cool sounding horror books that I've never even heard of before, so I feel like I get a lot of recommendations from her as well. I just recently did reading sprints with both of them on Savannah's channel like a little while ago, and I was like, this was so much fun to hang out with them, and so I think it's gonna be so much fun to have both of them on the booktube live show with me and just having a good time. Like, I hope the book is something we all end up loving. Alright, so the time has come for the Patreon prompt jar, and so for this month of May, I think I'm only gonna be picking 2 prompts this month. I mean, so far this year, I've been doing about 3 every single month, but because May is gonna be kind of a busy month for me, I decided that I think I'm only gonna pick 2. And if you have no idea like what this even is, basically my Patreon, they have submitted a bunch of different prompts for me on this post that's on my Patreon, which you can still add to, by the way. I will have the link down below if you would like to contribute to any of the prompts in this jar, but basically my Patreon just gave me a bunch of different prompts, and so I have to pull out a prompt every month and then figure out a book to read based off of that prompt. So let's get started. Let's go with the first one. Ooh, I'm nervous. Okay, we've got one. What is it? What is it? Read the book you've had on your TBR the longest. Carrie. Okay, read a book you've had on your TBR the longest. If I'm being honest with myself, what is it? Okay, I picked the book off the shelf because I had a feeling if I ever pulled this prompt, there's a book that I had in mind that I was like, I've been saying I would read this book for like so fucking long and I just never do. And that's Beast of Extraordinary Circumstance. This was literally my book of the month pick from October 2017. It's been like 6 years that I've been saying like, oh, I'll read it, I'll get around to it. And now I think I have to. I'm also nervous. I've heard really great things about this though. I've heard that it's like really beautifully written. You know, that's the main thing I heard, is that it's really beautifully written. But the reason why I'm kind of afraid to read this is because it involves some like magical realism, like some magical elements, and I'm not sure if it's gonna be my thing or not. So I guess I'm gonna be reading this one in the month of May. Wow, okay. All right, so time for the second one. I think this is gonna be the last one that I do for this month. Oh my gosh, okay, I've got it. Read a book published on your birthday. From A? Oh my gosh, okay, this might be tough. Let's go to the old Google, shall we? Books published on January 18th. January 18th, 2022 was a published day, you know, because books usually publish on Tuesdays, usually. So I guess on the year of 2022, my birthday landed on a publishing day. So let's see what came out. Like, oh god, what came out? What came out in 2022 on my birthday? Oh, I do see Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. I do remember that. That book did publish on my birthday, and I was like, what? But I've already read it, so, gosh, no way. This thing says How High We Go in the Dark. Wait, actually? Dude, okay, this is so crazy because I was actually gonna try to read How High We Go in the Dark soon because I kind of had a video idea where I could include How High in the Dark. Was that the universe just like being like, all the stars have aligned, it's time for you to read this book? Because holy shit, it was published on my birthday. I just checked on Amazon. It says publication date January 18th, 2022. Holy shit. Okay, wow, that's actually incredible. So thank you so much, A, for that prompt because I've been wanting to read How High We Go in the Dark and now I have the perfect reason to. So thank you to my Patreon. I'm gonna be reading Beasts of Extraordinary Circumstance and How High We Go in the Dark this month. I'm gonna have to see if I can get How High We Go in the Dark either from my library or if not, maybe I'll just try to find a copy in person. Thank you so much to A and to Carrie for affecting my TBR this month. I appreciate you. All right, and then as for the rest of my May TBR, like what even are my reading plans for this month, you might ask? I am really excited because this month I'm planning on working on a video that's going to be reading thriller and horror books from Latin or Hispanic authors, like specifically. And I'm really excited about this because you might not know this, but I actually am a quarter Mexican. My dad is half Mexican. My name and appearance is super white actually because my grandpa was from Oklahoma. You know, she married a full white man, but my grandma is full Mexican. And so I've been wanting to do a video like this for a long time where I kind of like read horror and thriller books that come from Latin and Hispanic authors. And so one of the books I'm going to be reading for that video is Our Share of Night, which is a very newly published horror book. I think this one is horror. And you know, Sylvia Moreno Garcia blurbed this and she said one of Latin America's most exciting authors. And this one is quite a bit of a chunky book. This one actually was translated by Megan McDowell, so this one was originally published in another language. This one, the premise just says a woman's mysterious death puts her husband and son on a collision course with her demonic family. I don't know, this one is really thick, by the way. It's almost 600 pages, so I'm a little bit scared to read it, to be honest, but I've been hearing some really good things about this one. And so I'm really excited to check this one out. I'm gonna keep the rest of my TBR for this video a secret for now, but there are so many books in this video that I'm so excited to read. And then I'm also so excited because for my Patreon exclusive video for the month of May, I'm gonna be doing a video with my dad that's going to be like him teaching you how to make one of his favorite Mexican dishes, which I'm so excited for. I think it's gonna be so cute. And then we're also gonna be doing a little bit of a Q&A like while we eat the food. And I'm gonna be putting on my Patreon like a little Q&A box where they can submit some questions for my dad and stuff like that. And I'm so excited because I don't get to film stuff super often with my dad, you know, so I'm excited for this video. I think it's gonna be so great, and I think that Patreon exclusive video will be such a good companion video to this video that I'm working on this month of reading books from Latin authors. And so that should be happening later this month, like probably towards the end of May is when that video is gonna be coming out. And then starting May, like kicking off May, I'm hoping to do a video where I'm just like reading some really highly anticipated books. Like for example, Lone Women by Victor LaValle. This is one that I'm so excited to read. I'm a little bit nervous because this one is a horror book, but it's also kind of like historical because it takes place in like the early 1900s, I think. But this is an author that I've been wanting to read more from, and I'm just so excited to finally get my hands on Lone Women. So I'll probably be reading this one in a vlog, and then also For You and Only You by Caroline Kepnes, because this is the 4th book in the You series, you know, with Joe Goldberg series. And so I think I'm going to be including both of these in an upcoming vlog, and then maybe a few others. Like I haven't fully decided which books I'm going to prioritize for that vlog yet, but it's probably just going to be a bunch of new release, either thriller, horror, or romance books. So I'm really excited for that vlog. And then I also decided, you know, Happy Place by Emily Henry recently came out, which Emily Henry is one of my favorite romance authors, and I think that's pretty universal for a lot of the romance girlies. A lot of people really seem to love Emily Henry. She wrote one of my favorite romance books of last year, Book Lovers, and so this is her newest release, Happy Place. It just came out at the end of April. I had to pick up a copy like immediately, and so I decided that I wanted to dedicate an entire reading vlog to like reading this book in 24 hours because this book is a little bit lengthier, you know, it's almost 400 pages. I think it will be, well, maybe it won't be a challenge, but it'll be like, you know, intense to read this all within 24 hours. I think I'm gonna feel a lot of things. And so that's kind of my goal with this, is that I'm gonna dedicate a whole reading vlog just to this book, reading it in 24 hours and just having the time of my life. So you can expect that in the month of May. And that is pretty much it for my May reading plans. I feel like I have a lot going on in the month of May though, because not only am I taking on a lot of different like reading things and projects and stuff, but also I'm gonna be going down to California in the month of May to see my fave August D in concert. I'm literally flying down to LA just to see this concert and to like hang out with my family for a weekend. So I'm gonna be spending a couple of days down in California this month, which I am just so excited about. Like every time I think about it, I get like butterflies. I also like, I don't know, I've been in such a rereading mood lately, so there is a high chance that I might be rereading some things in the month of May as well. I'm also very soon going to be announcing on my Patreon the next round of my like Screaming Color 48-hour readathon that I'm doing on Patreon now. The next round is going to be happening in June, and I'm almost positive that we're going to be reading books with blue on the cover, and so that announcement should be going up on my Patreon at some point in the month of May, and all kinds of things. I'm just so excited for the month of May and for this summer because I have so much planned. So thank you so much for watching this very lengthy video. I hope you enjoyed. Definitely let me know if you're planning to participate in Summerween, if you're excited about the prompts, if you're excited about the freaking merch and like the design that my sister made. Like, oh my god, I'm so excited. I can't wait to get my hands on this beautiful ass merch. And yeah, please let me know, what are you planning to read in the month of May? Do you have any exciting reading plans? Like, what's going on with you in the month of May? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye!